Good evening, my wonderful listeners. Coffee Cat here, broadcasting live from the studio, where tonight we are tackling an injustice. An injustice so ancient, so widespread, and so casually accepted that most humans don't even notice it anymore. I'm talking, of course, about silent letters. Yes, every day, millions of perfectly respectable letters get up, go to work, take their assigned position inside a word, and are told to keep their mouths shut. Frankly, listeners, I find this appalling. Take the K in knife. There he is. First letter. Prime position. He arrives before everybody else. And what recognition does he receive? None. People just say knife. Excuse me? That K was there before the N. Therefore, beginning immediately, Coffee Cat Radio will pronounce every letter according to the principle. If you turn up, you get to speak. So from now on, it's a K-knife. And you don't hurt your knee. You hurt your knie, perhaps while riding your horse behind a brave. K-night. It's astonishing how much more sophisticated English becomes when you actually use all the parts you paid for. Then we have the neglected W. Poor creature. Wrist. No. Wrist. Wrong? Absolutely not. W wrong. In fact, if you pronounce wrong without the W, you're saying it W wrong. I'll give you a moment with that one. Then there's the G. Gnome. Apparently we're expected to look at a perfectly visible G and pretend it isn't there. Not on my program. Gnome. A tiny genome sits in the garden, perhaps beside a G-gnat, although if you can actually get close enough to determine whether a gnat is pronouncing its G, you have significantly better hearing than I do. Then we come to psychology. A highly educated letter. Years at university. Probably has several qualifications. And still, nobody introduces him. P. Psychology. Much better. I recently visited a P psychiatrist about my compulsive need to knock objects off tables. He said, "Coffee Cat, why do you do it?" I said, "Because it was there." He said, "And how does that make you feel?" I said, "Like the table is tidier, like I want to do it again." We have not made another appointment.
I'm indigo cat, fluffy and dark, roaming my kingdom, leaving my mark.
Now, some silent letters are even hiding in the middle of words. Take receipt. There's a P in there. Have a look. It's been hiding between the I and the T for hundreds of years. Recipe. Welcome back, P. We've missed you. Debt. There's a B. The bay. Humans apparently borrowed that B several centuries ago and never repaid it, which seems appropriate for a word meaning debt. Then there's salmon. Salmon. Where did the L go? We're bringing it back. Tonight's dinner is salmon. That sounds less like a fish and more like an ancient wizard. Behold, Salmon has risen from the deep. Actually, I'm not eating that till later. Now, listeners, I've received a message from one of the kittens. Apparently they've formed an organization. It is called the International Brotherhood of Unpronounced Letters. Their demands include full pay for silent letters, equal syllable opportunities, back pay dating to approximately 1066, and 3 packets of treats. I'm beginning to suspect the kittens may not actually fully represent the letters. This may be somewhat about their tummies. Nevertheless, negotiations continue. And finally, we arrive at a word I cannot fix. Colonel. Colonel. And humans pronounce it Kerne. No. I'm sorry. No. There isn't even an R. Where did you get the R? You've ignored half the letters that actually turned up and invited an entirely different letter in from the street. Listeners, English has defeated me. So tonight, spare a thought for the silent letters. The K in knife. The W in wrist. The P in psychology. The B in debt. They're always there. Waiting. Watching. Never complaining. And from all of us here at Coffee Cat Radio, K, now that we see you. Yes, I pronounced the K in no, and I regret nothing. This is Coffee Cat signing off. Good K night, everyone.
From morning to dusk I rule with my grace. Patting on surfaces, I'm finding my place. I scratch on the furniture, it brings me delight. Curled up in the sunshine, everything feels right.